You want to create your own business. You want to get started selling on Amazon. You want to grow this business and be able to leave your job, basically work from anywhere and at any time. But you've never sold anything before. Maybe you've never even owned your own business. And maybe you think that you're too old for this business because only 20-year-olds can sell online. Listen up. 2024, it's never been a better time for you to own your own business. And owning a business online provides you so much flexibility. But in order to succeed, you need to listen to these details. Number one, you need to know everything about the business. First of all, you need to know what a marketplace is. I get so many comments on Instagram, DMs, comments right here on YouTube, asking me things like, is Amazon able to ship my products from my manufacturer in China over to the Amazon warehouse? These technical details are very important for you to know. You need to understand what Amazon provides you as a marketplace and what is your responsibility as a seller. Because if you get these things mixed up, you might potentially think that the business requires much less work than it actually does. Number two, you definitely need to know everything related to the fees, especially so that you can figure out your P&L, your profit and loss. We work with hundreds of sellers every single year through our Accelerate program. These are existing Amazon sellers. And the first thing we find out is they basically don't know how their costing structure is, which basically means we find out that they're selling the product below profitability. So they're actually losing money. This is something that you really need to work on. You need to know the Amazon fees so that at least you can be kind of profitable. The return process. I'm focusing on the return process because I also find that so many sellers don't actually know how the return process on Amazon works until it actually happens to them. No. What you need to understand is you need to know how Amazon allows customers to return the product, and you need to have a strategy whenever a product is returned, what you're going to do with this product so that you don't end up losing money. Number three, or we're actually at number four, you need to know all of the details about all of the rules and regulations about selling on Amazon, such as, are you allowed to request a positive review from a customer? No, you are not. What are things are you allowed to do on the platform? What are things that you are not allowed to do? You need to know all of this information in order for you to at least not be suspended. Now, point number two, choosing a product. This is where I find a lot of sellers hesitate, don't really know what to do. Well, first and foremost, you need to position yourself as a seller. Are you an expert or are you a seller? And what is the difference? You might be an expert in your field. You might be an expert chef. You might be an expert at a particular hobby like paddle, which is now exploding. You might be an expert at a particular thing, which is great because it basically means you can identify a gap in the market. You can identify a problem that people are having with anything that you are an expert of, and you can create a solution via a product. This is how you create an innovative product, and so many products have been created out of a problem, out of a need, but normally they are created by experts, people who know everything related to that particular field. Now, if you are not an expert, then don't worry because you can simply be classified as a seller, somebody that wants to sell great products to great people without being an expert at any particular field. Now, if you are classified as a seller, you just need to simply do product research. And one of the easiest ways is to utilize tools. And we talk about these tools all the time, like Helium 10, AMZ Scout. If you are selling on Amazon in the UAE or KSA, these tools are really good. Tools can help you identify if there is enough demand for a particular product on the market. Why is demand so important? Because if there is demand, then there's enough customers for you to be able to sell. If there's zero demand on Amazon, then where are these customers going to come from? How are they going to purchase your product? So demand is the first thing that you need to look at. And number two, you need to look at your competition. Of course, Amazon is a competitive marketplace, and that's why people love it. By people, I mean customers. They love to log into Amazon and find multiple options, and then they select the option that they would prefer best. That's how it is. But with that being said, as a new seller yourself, you need to figure out if you can actually compete with the current sellers on Amazon and what you can do in order to differentiate yourself. And step number 3, you need to sell the product. This is a problem that I find all the time because some sellers are still stuck in the mentality of Amazon in 2015. Things are different. People that buy products online are different. So you need to know how to sell a product. And the first way of selling the product is through images. Look, you clicked on this video because you saw the thumbnail first, you saw my image first, and then you read the title, and then it intrigued you, and then you click. It's the same exact thing in anything nowadays, whether it be a post on Instagram or a product on Amazon. Do not use the same images directly from your manufacturer on Alibaba or AliExpress. It no longer works. You need to have professional images, and those images need to sell the product. Now, in your images, you need to make sure that you know who your customer is, who is purchasing the product, what they are using it for, and how it's actually solving their problem. Once you know all of those details, you'll know how to sell the product to the right audience via the images. Now, one more thing that you need to do in order to succeed on Amazon is subscribe to this channel and make sure that you thumbs up this video. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. What questions or problems are you facing as an Amazon seller? And I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.